Hey, everybody, and welcome to the show. Am I lagging? Okay, right.
Nope, you're
It was
good.
just me. Well, this is going to be different because it's my first episode, so I don't have any kind of intros done or anything to think of yet, except this one guy I met today who just wanted to tell you.
You're watching Random Rips.
Yep, got to meet Glenn Hubbard today. That was cool.
That is awesome.
So I guess we're going to start out with introducing my co-hosts for the week. I had a few more that are supposed to show up. We'll see if they forgot or what happened. Anyway, we got Boggs, everybody's co-host, and now my co-host too, and his internet dad, Jay Thompson, who is jamming to suicidal tendencies because he got his Pepsi.
Yeah,
So
he's happy. He's definitely in a mood.
the show is in France, and it's almost over because I think it's probably like 1 in the morning in France or something.
Probably, and this would probably be their finale.
Yeah, I bet it is.
And it's my theme song, so I cannot skip on this song.
All right. In the meantime, there are a couple things coming up, comics wise. Let's see if I can share this screen. Here we go. I think it'll come up. Let's see. Oh, wait. Yep. See, I got to remember to do these things. Okay.
Yeah, you may need to go full screen. I can't see any of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Ah, the Infinity World.
Wow.
There we go. So, we got a
Those
few
came out this
now.
week.
Oh, thank you. They didn't change my settings.
Okay, let's look at these.
Anything you recognize? I know Gunslinger is pretty good, and there's the new Deadpool coming out.
Yep. Gunslinger's very popular right now. The new Deadpool is probably pretty popular.
I can't believe there's been 339 Deadpool comic books.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That seems like a lot for as
Yeah,
short a
let's
time as
see.
he's been a character in comparison
Yeah.
to, say, Spider-Man.
Yeah, scroll down. What else is there?
We got the
It's a
Psylocke
blood hunt variant. If let's see if there's any void rivals. Are you only under?
This is one of the ones I'm interested in
Ooh,
here.
yeah, that sounds good.
Life of Wolverine, #1. And
Sounds really good.
I forget who's writing that, but I saw it's one of the writers that I follow.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Uh,
The
love
Moon Knight's popular.
Midnight. Yeah, the new Fist of Khonshu.
Yep.
So that should be good. I
Yep.
know they've got some variant covers for this.
That's
It's
sick.
over.
God, that one's cool.
That's the only one they show right now.
I like that one.
Yeah, those
Let's
are
see
awesome.
what else. I don't think you need to click on it fully, but you can click on the 3 dots next to it. Let's see. Scroll down. I'll let you know what else is popular these days.
Oh, here's a free. I like the free Marvel must-haves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're great.
There's always something in there I didn't buy. So
Let's see. What else is there?
the
Wonder
heck?
if there's a Void Rivals.
Are you serious?
Oh, no.
Winnie
Really?
the Pooh, Demon Hunter.
Yeah, I know they played
Why
They
not?
had a Winnie the Pooh movie that was like violent
Yeah.
last year.
You know what? I mean, why not?
Wow.
He is a bear, and bears maul things.
Are you gonna
Talking
get it,
bear fights
Kevin?
demonic forces.
Kevin, I dare you to get it.
I might have to pick that up just purely out of curiosity. I don't know what to
Oh,
think about it.
yeah,
Wow.
I don't know
know
what
if
to
I'm
think
a fan
about
or
it either, but why not?
kind of
What
like the
else is
Banana
there?
Splits horror movie.
Yep, scroll down. Yeah, I would never watch it. Ooh, I like that cover of the Grimm Fairy Tales.
Yeah, the swimsuit edition.
Oh yes.
No variants.
Hello,
Oh,
nurse.
here's the other covers. Oh yeah, there's a variant, but I cannot
Yeah, let
click
me
on
see
that.
the other covers.
I'm not. I'm not allowed to.
Pooh.
YouTube would not appreciate it if I made those
No
covers
one.
big.
What's the website you're on?
League of Comic Geeks.
Okay, I'll definitely check them out later.
Yeah, can't be showing
Off,
pictures
yeah,
like
off
that,
camera, Will.
No,
right?
no, Jay. I am your son after all. Let's
All right,
see.
well, it's all about camera angles.
Ultimate X-Men. The Ultimates are very
There's the
popular.
blank
Yep,
variant.
blank covers. Blank covers are always fun to collect because you can get those signed.
You got your
Is that Peach? Momoko?
uh, I can't.
It would
Yeah,
say
it is.
down there.
Sure
It's
is.
Peach. Yeah,
Right
thought so.
there, you go.
Very cool.
Oh, the design cover.
That's cool.
Phil Noto.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, those are good. I think I'll just pick up the blank cover though.
Why not?
That'd be a
Let's see
good
if
one to
there's
have
any
for.
presents coming out.
How would I do that?
No, I don't know. Just keep scrolling.
Now, Rivers of
Mike Ty-
London is really
Oh,
good. I've read the books Rivers of London, and
is it
they're
good?
like oh gosh, what's the show about the
Sherlock?
Chicago Wizard?
I have
Uh,
no idea.
the Dresden Files. If you've
Mm,
ever seen that, it's urban
mm,
magic, urban fantasy. I think they call it.
yep. Go back. Yeah, when you're done, instead of clicking on the whole thing, there's like a three dots next to it so you can see
Oh,
the
that.
versions. Yeah,
Gotcha.
but scroll down. I saw one that may be intriguing. More, more.
Yep, we're almost done.
Yep,
My
more.
Little Pony, was that it?
No, no.
Archie's Christmas in
Scroll up.
July.
What's wrong with My Little Ponies?
Everything. Scroll up.
The Human
Mike
Fly.
Tyson
Archie.
looks interesting. Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it
can't
just
do it unless I log in.
okay. Scroll down again. There's a popular book. Durs was talking about. Scroll up. You missed it. Okay, there's Redcoat, which is popular right now down there. Rook Exodus, really
Uh,
good, supposedly. Grummets is supposedly really good up there. Grummets, the skateboarding one. Supposedly, it's like 80s, 90s skateboarding.
oh, nice. That would be cool.
That's
Not
about
that I
when I
was ever
quit
any good, but
skateboarding.
I did have a skateboard one time.
That's about when I quit.
Okay, what's at the bottom? Chitara. Ooh,
The
what
Secret
else is?
Wars Facsimile Edition.
Ooh,
Kind
nice.
of wish I had picked all those up.
What else?
The other one.
What's on? Yeah, I don't know the rest of these, but
Nope.
that's it. It's all the ones I know.
Well,
I don't know any
there's
of them.
that. So these are the comics that we can look forward to, and sports card releases. Looks like there's not really much coming out in the next
No, it's
week.
dry.
Topps Tier 1 Baseball is out of my budget. Panini Contenders Football will be out in hobby format, which for some reason they now put out 2 weeks after retail comes out. Mosaic Basketball. Is that? I thought
Okay,
that was
so
out.
So if it comes
No,
out
it's
two
not.
2 weeks after retail, what that tells me is they're probably putting errors in the retail, and they're going to have
And
them corrected.
they're
So yeah,
putting they're back. I think they're backloading the
Yep.
hobby with the better cards, which makes sense. But
Yep.
yeah,
all that retail that comes out early has practically nothing.
yeah. Retail used to be just for set builders.
Ah,
Oh
There we,
wow,
yeah,
that's
good.
cool. I can get lost in that.
See, that's what I get for moving things around before starting a show. Now I can't find anything.
yep. I'm back.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Okay.
So, still have no more panelists, but I see Melodope is here.
Yeah.
He joined James and Bethany watching. I don't know if anybody else is out there too.
No, we got dope. We got Bethany, James, Barry, if he's still here, and Titus.
Oh, hey Titus, I didn't notice. I can't see through my stand to see that. I got to rearrange my screens. I'm finding this stuff out tonight.
Hey, it's still episode 1. You're good.
Yeah,
Okay,
Did you
so
you
that's why I'm
sent the
we'll
about
call
link
right.
to
this the pilot
you
episode.
you sent the link to Aaron, right?
Nobody said nothing
Yeah.
about flying.
Ho ho ho.
I didn't bring my
So,
parachute.
well, how about our top three?
Mm.
We'll go ahead and do that since that's what I got wrote down next for our next segment.
Sounds good.
Just
Yeah, whatever, man.
I'll have a little lead in done by next week for this part. And then we'll do our top three of this week is 1 hour dramatic TV shows. And my number three, and see, I was able to set up a little slide thing somewhere. My number three is The Highlander TV series. I know it's from back in the 90s. Starred Duncan MacLeod as Bub the Clan MacLeod. One of the reasons I really like this show is the time travel aspect of it, because he was born 400 years ago, and every episode goes back to some part within the past 400 years, and the stories converge from the modern day and the past, and it was just a very well written show. I
Sounds
had
good.
I didn't discover it till the third season, and surprisingly, in 1993, I think when I discovered it, they had it on daily. So it's kind of like I binged before that such a thing as binging existed.
Yeah, I kind of remember watching that show.
And they used actual swords. They didn't make stuff up. He's actually a professional fencer. He teaches fencing now, as in France where he lives. He's a he studied to be correct in everything he did. The choreography and stuff was actually over the top in reality. You know, they took very strict care to make sure it was realistic, and they weren't just swinging at dead air. I love
Mm.
watching those old cheesy sword fighting movies, and you realize that if the guy didn't block the dude, his sword would have went way over the guy's head anyway. I mean,
Hmm.
they're not even aiming at each other. They're just reaching
Yep.
out, hitting swords against each other. This
Yep.
wasn't like that. It was really well done battles, and just I highly recommend checking it out when you have the chance. It spins off from the first movie. He is Connor McLeod's cousin, and Connor's in the first episode to let you know that they are not. He's not the one from the movie. He's his cousin, and that's a pretty good episode too.
Mm.
And they're not afraid to kill people. So it's
Nice.
not as bad as Game of Thrones, but be warned, don't get attached.
Right.
All right, Will, you got a number three for us?
I got number three for you. Man. Um, I didn't watch it through and through. I watched bits and pieces. It'd probably take forever for me to watch it through and through. But I caught it near the end of it. But I eventually want to sit down and watch it, but I don't think I'll be able to. But like I said, I did catch episodes. But I told Kevin I played a spin on it because I don't really. There's no real hour TV shows that I can think of that I watched. I may think later and be like, oh darn, I could have said that. But my number three is How I Met Your Mother.
That's a half hour in comedy.
Oh, it's great. It's a great
It's
show.
a great
You
show.
got a fun
I'll let
Oh,
you.
cast.
it is. Barney Stinson was the man.
Barney Stinson's the man. It's Neil Patrick Harris is hilarious. It's a good cast.
For
It's really funny. They do a lot of antics. Yeah, it's one of my all time favorite shows.
I
he's a
loved it. I wasn't
It's
wild
he's a
great.
about
good
the ending,
actor.
but I loved it.
Yeah, I loved
He's
it.
a
Wait,
he's a good
she's the
actor.
mom, really? And then that happens? I don't want to spoil it, but it was kind of like,
Yeah,
really?
but yeah, that
Uh,
show was funny. That show
but
was fun.
everything leading up to meeting the mom was fantastic,
Yeah.
especially
Oh
Neil
yeah.
Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris was fantastic.
Yep. That's all I have on that show.
All right, Jay.
My number three show, probably Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow, that's a
Nice.
good one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch too much TV, but
Yeah, me either. I'm like,
number two had me watch it. If I watch TV, it's I don't know, World War II history, stuff like
right.
that. So, but yeah, I did watch Sons of Anarchy
And man, I'd
at
forgot.
first under duress,
That's
but
definitely in my top 10.
yeah,
Love
Yeah.
that show, too.
but
I have an
I
honorable
haven't really
mention, but
watched
I'll
TV
say it
since the
later.
'90s. So,
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of shows from the 90s that, well, as you see,
oh yeah, or before,
yeah.
or before.
Of course,
So
before I did uh, like Will said, I watched a lot of sitcoms in the 70s and 80s. That was what I loved to watch back then, and still do to a point. But that's not what we're doing this week. Unless Will wants to, I'll let him do what he wants.
Nope. Nope. I got two. I got one more sitcom on my list. No, no, I don't. No,
Okay.
no.
Well, I think I got. I guess it's on me now.
Yep, number
yes,
two.
it
Got
is.
my number two, and that's gonna be. If I can find my little thing. One of the shows that made me fall in love with a franchise that a lot of people already loved.
Nice.
That shit. This is almost my number one show of all time, and really was until very recently. I just, yeah, okay. The first season's a little weak, but by season three, man, there was nothing better in science fiction than this show. They introduced the Borg when I mean, just the story arcs, some of the two-parters and three-parters, they were better than the motion pictures. And, and yeah, if you have never watched it, definitely go back and watch at least some of the key episodes, the season finales and season openers
What?
and cliffhangers. Man,
Speaking of Star Trek, I haven't watched it like really ever, but I know the lore, of course. What's your favorite Star Trek movie?
First contact with this crew and
I
going
know
back in time.
people love Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath
Yeah,
of Khan.
until
Yes.
First Contact came out, that was my favorite, and it's still up there as one of the best movies made. But First Contact is just wow. It's
I'm
so
what you
cool.
call a Star Trek hater because my dad made me watch that.
Yeah, the classic Star Trek I never liked. I never got into it. But when Next Generation came on, just started watching it, and had no idea that I would fall so much in love with it that I was building models.
Shatner was before Stewart, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
long before. Yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't never a big fan of Shatner and Spock and that crew.
I
I mean, I like them all right now, but okay. On to you, Will. Number two.
Okay, so this is do you guys count documentaries as an hour long favorite show?
It was really dramatic fiction.
Okay, because I would say Baseball by Ken Burns.
Yeah, but that's not fiction.
Okay. Okay, that don't
It's a
count then.
darn good show, though. That would
Um
be another category.
yeah,
We will do that though, because I do
yeah.
love documentaries,
yeah, I
and
do
Let's
that's
too.
one where
see.
Jay would have some
Hour.
for that.
Yeah,
Hour.
yeah. I'd have more trouble figuring that one out than I did this one, but
I would
Exactly.
say
Yeah.
because I watch a lot
I
of them.
would
Right.
say I would say CSI Miami.
That's good.
I loved CSI Miami with Horatio Kane and how like they
I couldn't
investigate
get
stuff.
past seeing him as his NYPD Blue character because I always watched that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dave
I
Caruso.
loved I just loved NCIS since I was a teenager. There was an episode that was like space related that was pretty cool. They kind of
Yeah.
went out of this world with it. But I loved CSI Miami.
Yeah. All the CSIs were pretty good.
Yeah,
CSI New
CSI
York and
and
Gary.
that one's actually an hour.
Yeah.
But my next one I'm gonna list is a 30 minutes. So
Okay.
it was hard to choose today. I had short time to think.
tell
That's
me about it. I had as long as you told me what the categories were. I had all that
I
time.
told you last night, Jay.
Yeah, I had all that time, and
all day.
I'm still having trouble.
Jay, go ahead. I'm done. CSI
Oh,
Miami is my
God.
number two.
You see, I'm having real issues with this one because there's three shows, but one of them has to make my list.
I
I
know it's
I'm
painful.
it is, it
Right.
is, it is, and I'm kind of
Now you
battling
get an
back and
honorable
forth.
mention. We'll have an honorable mention after the
Mm,
three.
okay, okay, okay. Well, then we're. I hate to say this, but the Love Boat.
All right. I
Not
love it.
bad.
Dude, I still watch that show
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, I
The
was a kid
guests,
when it was going on.
yeah, it takes me back to being a kid. I used to sit there. It was Love Boat and Fantasy Island
Sorry,
back to
I'm
back,
outside.
and I
Yeah.
watched both of them.
What's his favorite shows?
That was my Saturday night.
Yeah, Love Boat's a
They had
classic.
some of the greatest guests. Everybody that made movies that was in Hollywood was on Love
Yeah,
Boat at some point.
everybody that and
Yep,
Fantasy Island, which
yep.
was one of them. It's not gonna that one's not gonna be
Wait,
my honorable mention.
which one is the scene where it goes the plane,
That's
the
Fantasy
plane?
Fantasy
Island.
Island. Yeah, Hervé Villechaize.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say his name.
The plane,
He has
the
a
I
pretty
plane.
just
sad and
love.
tragic life, but everybody
He
knows the
did.
plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. You have to look him up, but it's pretty sad what he went through.
Mm.
hmm
Thank you,
Okay,
Kevin.
my Star Trek thing I never took off.
yeah. Get rid of that.
And number one, and yeah, it's more recent, and it's a comic book. Well, actually, it's a book written by my favorite authors, and I just
Yes.
absolutely freaking love it.
Good
Never even
omens.
heard of it.
Tell
It's
him
on
about it,
Amazon
Kevin.
Prime. There's been 2 episodes of it so far, or 2 episodes, 2 seasons.
Kevin,
The
go ahead and tell
first,
people about it.
the first season is based on the book, and written by Neil Gaiman of Sandman fame, and Terry Pratchett, my favorite author from Discworld, and starring Michael Sheen, not Martin Sheen. Did I really almost say Martin Sheen? That would
It's
be funny.
okay.
I mean, at least you
Michael
didn't say
Sheen,
Charlie.
of course, David Tennant, who is like the freaking greatest actor going right now. It made me watch Doctor Who. You know,
So what's the
guys
show
back.
about? For those who don't know.
Well, he's an angel. He's a demon. They've been here since creation. Actually, he was a snake that is rather famous, and he was the angel at the gates of Eden holding the flaming sword. Little known fact: he gave the sword to Adam and Eve to protect them when they left. He wasn't supposed to do that. He may have done a bad thing, which would not be good for an angel. But that's okay because the demon does good things too, like saving the angel. They become best friends, and it gets the round to today, and it's time for the apocalypse. It's doomsday. The Antichrist has been born, and hell and heaven are about to go to war, and they don't want it to end. So they kind of get in the way of doomsday, and it's fantastic.
Sounds like a really good show.
It is absolutely hilarious and exciting, and oh man.
When's the new season come out?
The second season is already out, and the third season has just been confirmed and is being made because he's making this in between his other show.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Very nice.
And what you got next? 30-minute one?
Yep, like I said, this is my favorite show of all time. It's called The League. It's about fantasy football. It's a bunch of friends in Chicago, and they all play fantasy football. They
That
smack
was a
talk each
great
other.
show. I
It's a
loved it.
great show. They smack talk. They sometimes have NFL players guest
Yeah.
appear. It's funny. It's cruel. It's I think it only lasted 4 or 5 seasons.
I think it was
But
4, but yeah,
four.
still great.
But it's great. It's comical. It's about fantasy football, and yeah, it's a
Yeah.
must watch, I think.
If you play fantasy football, you have to watch that show.
And it has to deal with fantasy
And
football
even if you don't,
punishments.
you'll get it.
Yep, it's on FXX, or
Yep.
was on FXX. But yeah, I love that show. It made me. I binge watched it. I forget where I was. I think where was I? I think one summer I wasn't working. It was like when it first started, and I binge watched or no, I watched it at Netflix at my old house, and I just watched episode after episode because it just was so funny. I said I can get used to this.
Yep.
Okay, Jay, your
Oh,
move.
this one was really easy. Very easy. We're going down to Kevin's neck of the woods. Yeah, we're going down to Hazard County, man.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
had a
that.
feeling.
I mean,
Actually, I think they filmed a lot of it closer to Will's neck of the woods.
I thought
well,
it was Tennessee.
either way, it's Hazard County, Georgia.
Yep.
So
What's the show?
the Dukes of Hazard.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean, from everybody from Roscoe P. Coltrane, all the
Still
way to
see him around Georgia. He does signings, or at least
Does
he
he?
did. Maybe he passed away.
I was gonna say, I thought he passed.
I think he did, but before
Yeah,
he
I
did,
mean,
he would do signings every year
mhm.
around
Well,
here.
he's one of my favorite cowboy actors, and
Yeah.
Thorough Book, Boss
Oh
Hogg,
yeah.
is one of my favorite World War II actors.
Right. They did a
Yeah.
lot. Those two guys did a lot, just like
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, Denver Pyle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Denver Powell. I see him on. Well,
Yeah.
I love him on Andy Griffith's Mr. Darling.
Yeah. Oh my God, that show was my childhood.
Yeah.
I mean, you ate Dukes of Hazzard cereal. You played the Dukes of Hazzard game while wearing the Dukes of Hazzard shirt. And when you weren't doing all that stuff, you were outside playing Dukes of Hazzard on
You
your
can
bicycle.
imagine. I spent all my summers on my grandma's farm in South Georgia at the time that show was on, and that was the show. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that was what we were doing.
Yep. Yep, you couldn't jump your bicycle without going na 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 na
Yep.
na na. You couldn't.
Yep.
It was impossible. The bike wouldn't fly without it.
Yep.
Oh
It's a
God,
classic.
that was my childhood right there. That show.
Right.
I mean that ranks right up there. That's by far and away my number one. That was easy.
Yeah. I,
It was coming up with the other two that was a real pain in the butt.
Man, there's so
Okay,
many
Ken.
I want to put as number one now.
Yeah, yeah.
But
What's your honorable mention, Kevin?
my honorable mention is related to my number one.
Like cousins.
Same creator. Also, well, Sandman's on Netflix actually. Season 2 is coming very, very soon. Season 1, man, it's the comic book. They took the comic. Neil Gaiman wrote the comic. Neil's doing the show. He took the comic and put it on screen. He made changes that needed to be made because of the time difference between now and
Mellow Dope
1989.
like Sandman.
Oh yeah, good taste. But this is a show everybody should watch. Should give it a chance. I mean, this it's just an amazing story
I don't even have
about
Netflix anymore. I wasn't watching it.
You have
yeah,
FlexNet.
but it's about Dream, the anthropomorphic incarnation of Dream, and his brothers and sisters, Destiny, Desire, Delirium, and they're the I don't know how to describe it, but they do their job. Their duty is he runs the dreamland, and when you dream, you go to his world. And Adam and Eve, or no, Eve lives in Nod on the edge of Dream. That she's a part of the stories. The girl here is Lucifer, actually, which is a change from the comic book because the TV show Lucifer is actually a spinoff of the Sandman comic book, and they had the rights to that particular Lucifer, so they just kind of changed it. And if you can't tell, that's the girl from Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
What's up, Aaron?
There,
Aaron, the link is Kevin sent you the link, by the way, Aaron. But go
somewhere,
ahead, Ken. That's really cool.
but
Yeah.
yeah, and that's my honorable mention, and it would be probably my number one in a couple years, but since it's only had one season, I'm leery to put it as number one because if something happens and Neil Gaiman leaves the show, it'll probably fall to pieces and not be worth watching because that's what happened to American Gods.
Yep.
But Sandman, fantastic. Definitely check that out. And Will, your honorable mention.
So it's another 30-minute. I know I'm cheating. I lately, for some reason, have been watching Forensic Files. And it's
That
just
that's more of a
it,
documentary though.
Yeah, that's
okay, fine, I'll do something else. I'm gonna do
it's been that.
I
it's
watch that
another
shit every
comedy
night.
show. I love The Office. Steve
Oh yeah.
Carell is just so
Hey, wait,
funny.
that's a documentary too. No,
Yeah.
it's a
I was about to
mockumentary.
say, I'm like, but it's great. It's like having fun at work and joking around at work and just
I like
living your best life at
the
work.
original with Ricky Gervais too. The
That
BBC
one's
one.
good too. But yeah, I would say The Office.
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
just
show.
so funny. It's a great show. It's funny. It's comical. A lot of great actors in it. Yeah.
Now,
Go
when we
ahead,
do
Jay.
sitcoms, are you going to pick series shows?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah. He's gonna be picking like Sliders or
Right. Hey, that was a good show. I enjoyed that.
okay. Well,
Cheerio.
Okay, Jay, your turn.
my problem is there were so many of them I wanted to name that just weren't quite up to par.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Hunter. You had the hell was his name? The Fall Guy,
Oh yeah, Lee
or
Majors.
or even MacGyver.
Oh yeah,
You know who I was surprised you didn't
or
list on your
Walker.
list, Jay?
I didn't watch
MASH.
Walker.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't.
Little,
I didn't.
little later. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Chuck Norris fan, but I'm gonna take a page out of Will's book
Jay,
here, and I'm gonna
oh,
kind of
God.
cheat for my honorable mention and say two shows because they were 2 half-hour back-to-back shows.
All right.
We got the Black Sheep Squadron
Yeah.
and 12 O'Clock High.
Oh, two good
I
war
thought you
shows.
would have said
Yeah.
MASH.
Oh,
Ma-
love MASH.
yeah, MASH is not real-ish
Yeah.
enough.
Right.
Did you
Yeah,
Black
like
Sheep
it
even
though?
Squadron was great.
even in wartime, Klinger would have ended up in jail. So
Oh,
would have
no doubt.
freaking Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Did you like MASH though?
Yeah, I did.
I'm
I
surprised
did.
neither of you said the A Team.
No, I did.
Look,
I did like watching the 18.
when I was a kid, they did a survey in the school. They asked us, like for the school newspaper, asked us what our favorite TV show what was and what your most hated TV show was. The A team topped both lists.
Both lists. That's great. But it's got Mr. T, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to do cartoons as one of the segments one time.
Oh, that'll be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Oh, that was a fun segment.
That will definitely
All
be hard.
right. Well, now is our collection something old, something new. And we'll start with Will.
So something old. This is from the '90s. I'm a '90s kid. My
Not
brother
old.
bought one of these a
Not
few years
exactly.
ago. My brother bought an N64 a few years ago, and I was like many years ago, and I'm like, oh my god, because we used to play it at my grandma's house. This is my favorite video game of all time. Mario Kart 64.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, I love that.
Love it,
Any of the
love it.
kart race or any of the racing games I like.
I did
Oh,
too,
yeah.
but I had
Especially
such an issue with those controllers.
Oh, the weird, yeah.
Yeah, that drove me
Something
nuts.
Here
new.
comes Aaron.
Aaron!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Who's
What's
that
up,
guy?
man?
Hey, man.
I'll
Glad you
let
could make
Aaron
it.
do his top 3 shows after I'm done with this. Something new. It was shown on my show or my show the other day. I'll show it on Paul's. I had Izzyverse NYC sketch this for me before Heroes Con, and I got a sketch cover. Everyone's seen it. Anakin Skywalker about to be Darth Vader.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yep, that's one of my newest
Have
acquisitions.
someone draw you a unique cover.
Exactly right. But yeah, I'll let Aaron go whenever you want him
Aaron,
to.
you want to do your
So,
top 3 shows?
Sure, I didn't really think about this a whole lot, so but let's just do it live. Top 3 shows of all time. I guess the shows that I've spent the most time watching would be I've watched over and over, or a couple times. Let's see. Certainly Breaking Bad. I've watched that a few
Oh
times.
man,
oh,
that's one of
Bryan
my favorites.
Cranston's awesome.
Again, that's one of my
He's a good
top
actor.
for sure.
Yeah.
Great
He's
crafted
awesome
show.
in
I
he's
even
great
drove an
in Malcolm
Aztec.
in the Middle and Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it certainly changed TV. I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
that now they have now they do the whole they run a storyline and it runs through multiple seasons.
yeah.
And, instead
More
of
serialized stuff because of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Instead of just going one season, and I like how they didn't drag it out. They knew they were going to end it
yeah.
after what was it, 6
But
seasons or
that
so.
was why it was so good. The writing was tight. Yeah,
Mhm.
there really was no filler episodes.
Yeah, they
Every
didn't have to. They
episode
didn't write themselves into a corner
moved.
with it.
Yeah.
They had it all planned out, so it was a great show.
And
Um,
Bryan Cranston, man, you can't say enough good
Having
about how well he
experienced the product that they were making pretty heavily,
acted. Yeah,
that's how they were able to leave it non-ending, because when you're on that stuff in your brain, you got a million freaking things going at once anyway.
Yeah.
So there
Mhm.
was always
What's
something
his
to
name?
do.
The co-star.
Oh,
He did a great job
I
Aaron
forgot what
Paul.
his
acting
name
like
is.
an addict.
It, I forgot his
I'm
name.
blanking out right now too.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
woke up
me
from a
too.
nap.
It's been a long day.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
Oh
Paul.
yeah, that sounds right. Let me think of another show that I watched infinitely. Let's go maybe comedy, drama. I don't know.
Drama.
I love Seinfeld. Seinfeld is my favorite
Oh
comedy
yes.
show. So
I was saving sitcoms till later, but
That's
Will
okay.
kind of.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
No,
I'll
no,
just
I
Will
broke that
cheated
rule
and
already.
Aaron
we'll
followed
go through the
suit.
dramas. Let's
Yeah.
continue with the dramas. Okay, well here's one I wasted a lot of time with is probably Law and Order in all of its different
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to watch Homicide, Life on the Street, and they crossed over with Law and Order way back in the day. You know when it first
Mhm.
started.
I had
I've
a
watched
thing
it.
for Mariska Hargitay, so I know
Oh
what
yeah,
show he's talking
exactly.
about.
Yeah.
And Munch came from Homicide. He was on
Mhm.
that, and then he transferred to the same character to Law and Order. I think he played that character longer than any character has been portrayed on television. It was between him and Kelsey
Fraser
Grammer
Crane.
as
Yeah,
Frasier.
Fraser Crane. Yeah. He
Richard
was good.
Belzer as Munch. I think Belzer beat him by a year before he retired.
And well, Fraser Crane's at it again, so
Yeah, he could add more. Oh, so he caught him with this last
Yeah.
season, the new Frasier.
yeah, I've always felt bad for him, because if he gets like dementia or something, well, you're gonna think he's Fraser Crane. I mean, after being in for what, 40 years? God, that's old.
Yeah,
Wow.
he actually, I think, a total of 24 seasons, counting Cheers and Frasier.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Dude's
I
And
been
mean,
around.
same with
he
Belzer. He did
definitely
like
would be on my
6 seasons
comedy
and
list.
15 of Law and Order. Or, yeah.
And then probably the third one that I've been watching that I haven't quite finished. I watch like episodes here and there, but probably The Sopranos I think is
Yeah.
another great
Yes.
I'm
show.
glad somebody said Sopranos because that's
I never watched it.
mine.
I just
never
love
seen
gangster
enough about it.
movies in general. So that's
Gangster movies
any
are
kind of
great.
gangster movie.
The way it took a gangster movie and made him a middle class family, or upper middle class, I guess, family,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still a family show, and he was a gangster, and how all that worked out, and the fact it was all a therapy session, and him how they did
Well,
that.
the ending was kind of they
Yeah,
could have
well,
finished it certainly a little
everybody
bit
knows
better.
that ending, but it worked. Everybody
Very
knows that
nice
ending.
there.
Yeah, I think I like the way that they portray. Yeah, as you mentioned, that it's like he's not just a like the middle level kind of gangster, an everyday person who could be and it was just a funny show. I enjoyed the mixture of drama,
Yeah,
humor.
it
It
was
had a good
well.
variety, So I mean,
Yeah.
The Wire would have been a very close second, I think,
Oh
but
yeah. God, I forgot about
I'll
the
only
Wire.
name
Man,
three
I love
here.
Omar,
Well,
man.
you get
That
an
was
honorable
that was
mention.
the dude.
Yeah.
You get an honorable mention though.
Yeah. So the Wire would be the honorable mention.
Hmm.
All right. Well, so now we're on, and since you're up, we got something old and something new. One of your favorite old collectibles and something you just got. You
All
need
right.
time?
Well, no, I need a little time. I'm gonna go find
Okay.
something I haven't shown
We'll go with.
before.
Well, I'll go since Will has already gone.
Yep.
So,
I'll show mine for Aaron when he gets back again.
all right. Well, my something new I'll do first because they're right here. As soon as I can.
The something old is above me, right? No, I'm kidding. Ha! I'm funny. Jay's like, I'm gonna get revenge on
Hey,
you.
Yeah.
we go. Got
Ooh.
some packs, but
Oh,
there is the something new,
those are
Ooh. You
cool.
have to show those to Aaron.
I love the '87 Fleer set.
and that's the glossy
Is it?
version. Yeah,
Is it?
I paid an extra $1 to get the glossy one.
Okay.
Yep, those are
Okay.
my 2 Glenn Hubbard autographs I picked up this morning.
I want the glossy update set.
Yeah, me too. The full. I'd like to have the full set.
Oh, I've got the update set.
I'd like to have the Tiffany set, and that goes along with. Where was it? Oh yeah, I got to do that through StreamYard. See, yep. That goes along with something. I don't think anybody was here yet to see this.
You're watching Random Rips.
Yeah.
And
That's cool. It makes me kind of jealous.
yeah, that was cool. I'm glad I thought to do that.
Yeah.
And something old, I have to get up a minute to grab it because I forgot to. And it's going to go fit in with the other. Ah, wow. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to
Look
take
at
you
them
off.
breaking things. Wow.
No,
But,
you broke it.
There's the book.
Nice.
I
And
really
the idea
thought
of the subtitle, The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Nutter, Witch, is that the book is. She wrote a book of prophecies that are all 100% true. And
Very cool.
that's a part of the plot. Oh,
you knocked
and
over
one of
Glenn
the.
Hubbard's.
I did.
That's
That's why they're in one touches, though.
Yeah, that poor Glenn Hubbard. Probably all dizzy and bruised now.
You should call for workers' comp.
Yeah.
That's a
funny.
cool picture.
That is.
The Angel and the Demon, Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. Which is kind of fitting if you know the different types of books they write. He's in
Yeah.
white, he's in
And
black.
then they work together on this one.
Yep. And they worked
Which
so
one's
closely together that they actually said later, we don't, for a lot of the book, we don't remember who wrote what.
Yeah.
He would
Which
write
one
it, I would
passed
change it.
away?
Terry Pratchett died
Yeah.
from early onset Alzheimer's.
Was he like best friends with Neil Gaiman, or?
Neil was his best friend, yeah. And
Oh, you
have
got
a
to
that's
meet
cool.
both of them?
no, only Neil, unfortunately. Terry didn't do a whole lot of U.S. conventions and stuff, but yeah, it's.
That's dope. I'll definitely have to read that one day.
But yeah, that's definitely a great,
Aaron, you should
great
have
book,
seen
great
what I
series.
showed for my something old. It was my Mario Kart N64 cartridge.
You got it?
No.
Oh, you put it back
Nope.
up.
I put my N64 game away.
All right, Jay, you got something old and something new?
I do. I do.
All
But
right.
being I'm smart, I went and pulled the old thing out and set it down across the room so I wouldn't sit on it because I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, well, that's
So
kind of
I'll-
me too.
New first. I got a new Hot Wheel
Oh, cool.
Ooh, nice.
with pink
Skate
wheels.
Grom.
Yeah, the skateboard.
Nice.
Got the
Tony
pink
Hawk.
wheels and yeah. I
Those
like.
pink wheels don't match.
I don't care.
The pink wheels are
Pink.
cool.
They're pink. I don't care.
I know I'm messing with you. Oh, man.
Yeah, not my
Long
Glenn
arms
Hubbard.
is great. I've
Glenn
had my
Hubbard.
collection for quite a while. I don't know if I've ever showed it, and if I have, it's also been a little bit.
Ooh.
Wow. Now that is cool.
Isn't that
Norman
who?
Rockwell.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Who's
Saturday
it
Evening
supposed to
Post.
be a painting of? Is it like anybody particular?
It was generic. I mean,
Yeah. Just
you
the
can't
Cubs,
really read that down there.
right?
But this is from 1973 with Rockwell's permission.
Wow. That
Bottom
is
of the ninth.
nice.
That
I'm
is
I'm
so cool.
thrilled. I'm looking for the Ted Williams one.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
That is dope.
I'm an art collector too.
Yeah,
Art's fun.
I have a little bit of concert poster art, but we'll get to that one day.
Yeah,
You ready,
I've
Aaron?
only got 2 art pieces.
Did Jay show something new as well, or
I did.
just
It was this.
The
Oh,
Hot
okay,
Wheels.
nice. Okay, yeah, let's. I think I'm ready now.
Are you
All right, something old. It's not really a collectible, but it is a
Good
very
one.
cool item.
Oh
Ooh.
wow,
And this
the
is my
battle.
4th edition BattleTech board game that I've had for uh over close to 30
Years.
years. Yeah, you can tell this copy is well loved.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've played this game a lot. If you've ever heard of Mech Warrior, BattleTech,
Yeah.
there's a whole novel series. You know, even throughout here, you know, it's got you know, games from that I've played, you know, with friends in previous years, rules that I wrote. You know,
Right.
so a
That's
lot of
so
love
cool.
goes into games like this, right?
Yeah.
With BattleTech. So,
And
you know,
that's
Oh
I have
yeah.
so many memories with a game like this.
I bet Paul would love that game.
that's kind of the start of like Warhammer stuff.
Warhammer, I think, definitely predates BattleTech, but it's got such a cool universe, you know.
Yeah.
The BattleTech universe to me, Star Wars. It's not Star Trek. You know, there's no aliens in BattleTech. It's just like it's almost like medieval futuristic because
That looks
Yeah.
like an ATST or whatever from Star Wars. From
no,
Badass.
it's a Mosikari. It's its own thing. BattleTech is its own thing. I'm sure you recognize what this
Ooh,
is.
Yeah.
that's dope.
That's
That's
cool.
the officer pod from Macross, right?
Yeah.
But you know, Macross, you know, a lot of the original art for BattleTech is based off of Macross. So in Macross, this would be the Marauder battle mech. Uh, um, so you know, some really cool stuff. I mean, as I was talking about the universe, it's almost like a futuristic medieval setting. It's like the human the human race went to space, they colonized the galaxy, and then they went to war and beat the crap out of each other. Nobody remembers how to build spaceships, or they can barely build any of this stuff. So
Right. Threw
very
them
cool
back into
setting.
the dark ages, but they still have all that cool tech.
Yeah, they've got, you know, battle mechs. You can fly in space, and it's all got all kinds of political intrigue. You've got
Yeah.
all the great houses in BattleTech, which are roughly equivalent to like kingdoms in like you know, thousands of
Like
years ago. There's
Dune called them houses.
houses, and then they've got the clans. So if you there's also the Mech Warrior, you know all the video games that are based around this.
Yeah.
There's always been this is one of the bigger it's got a big underground fandom, certainly BattleTech, within, you know, the pen and paper world and the
Right.
tabletop gaming world. So BattleTech has always been my favorite game to play. It's not Warhammer either. Even though, okay, here's the most frustrating part about this game is the paperwork for this game is ridiculous.
Oh, jeez.
So every single battle mech that you have on the field, you'll have a sheet on the,
Oh
you
Lord.
know, an individual sheet, and then, like, you know, you have to mark off each one of these bubbles. So it's you know, it's easier to play online these
I was
days.
gonna say that's something that needs to be computerized.
Yeah, it's totally it's the paperwork for BattleTech was often more fun, and it's a more fun, quote unquote,
Right.
part of the board game. So
Dude,
that's my
that's
what's
dope.
old.
Cool.
And then what's new? I didn't really think about this one too much. Oh, what's new? How about this one? This is a top
wow.
Paladin Ginter card we found, and this is
No
Moon
way.
Jae-in, one of
Yeah.
the world
AKA.
leaders.
Right.
But if you
Guy that
look a little
owns the-
closer, he looks like Elon Musk, doesn't he?
Yeah, who
That's
called
who I
him
thought it was at
Agent
first,
Elon Musk? Was
but
that
then I
Cody?
realized it was that moon. he owns like the Washington Post or something, about tons of newspapers
Who
and
calls
stuff.
him Asian
He's
Elon
the
Musk?
12th. He's a South Korean 12th president, but this has become an inside joke. Sensei
Uh,
Domino noticed this. Tony noticed this first, and now this is my Asian Elon Musk Allen Ginter mini. So that's something new I found recently.
That's wild.
I think he wins. You win, Aaron.
Yeah. So those are my what's new and what's old there.
Oh, that's
Cool.
perfect. That's great. I love it.
All
Does
right.
he have an Allen and Ginter card, Elon? I wonder. Probably not.
I don't think he does. Not an officially licensed one. I think we tried to look
Imagine
it
if
up.
it was.
All right. We got about 5 minutes left, and I was gonna, if anybody's got a pack or two to rip,
I got
I've got.
none.
I figured you probably didn't, and Jay probably didn't.
No,
We
I
rip
don't
everything
too many
last
packs.
night.
Oh.
Let's
Look at Paul.
Hey,
Oh!
what's
Paul
up,
just
Paul?
popped in like that,
Hey,
unexpectedly.
what's up, Paul?
Let's see,
Hey,
Paul.
Paul.
Oh, we'll do
up,
a
guys?
pack of 91 Bowman. How
Yeah,
about
and then
that?
we have to hear Paul's top three and is something new and something old.
We can do that
Oh,
if
yes.
he's ready.
Something old?
Yeah.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Me. I'm old.
Paul, I showed my Mario Kart N64 for the something old.
Oh, okay.
My favorite game of all time.
Oh,
I like these Bowmans.
Oh yeah,
I've got
they're
a
great.
box of 90 Bowman that's still sealed. That's for Frank Thomas hunt at some point. But
Yeah.
91 chipper.
It is.
chipper, and it's got
Now the 90 were
Bagwell.
larger,
Bagwell.
but the 91s are regular size, weren't they?
Yeah.
Send that gum. Oh,
There you go. Here's
God.
something old. How about this?
Yeah, that's old.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Eat
oh.
it.
Wow.
You should
No,
send
thank
it to
you.
Zach. No,
No,
thank
thank
you.
you.
I don't want to die.
Last night we ripped a pack of this. It was awesome. I pulled.
Yeah.
I'll show you what I
Yeah.
pulled last night. It was a
You had
great
a great pack.
from last night.
I wish I was there last night,
Off to
but
the
I'm
side.
happy you
That's
guys
the one
had
with all the
lots.
Braves.
Had
Yeah.
Dwight Gooden,
Yeah.
Not good. Yep.
He's a
and then I
man.
had Saberhagen.
Yep.
Then Maiden had a cool story about Real Cormier, local.
Yeah, he was supposed to
pitcher.
be good back then.
Yeah, for
He just ended
sure.
up not being.
Crime Dog,
Crime
got
Dog.
in the drift.
Crime
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, in San Diego.
Yeah,
Former
in
Wrong
San Diego
jersey.
gear.
Wrong
Yeah.
jersey.
And Barry Bonds, that was the best pull
Wow.
last night, I think. Cool Barry
Wow.
Bonds card.
There you
I
go.
think it will eventually rise in the hobby.
And
His
it's
stuff
the
is
one with
pretty
the
cheap.
bats on it too.
Lonnie Smith.
Yeah, this one's got a little
I
gold
remember him.
foil on there. And then some Braves, Lonnie Smith.
Wow.
I saw him play.
Remember all those guys.
Yeah, I
But-
saw Lonnie Smith play a few times.
I
Still
did
haven't
back
pulled
in
either one of the big rookies out of
86.
here. So let's see if we do it today. So got
Yeah, that had to be near the end of Lonnie's career, probably.
let's
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, I
See.
was
Read the back of the
Hey,
card.
towards the
played-
beginning of it. Yeah, it's not going to tell you how long on
Oh,
that one.
yeah,
The
on
beginning
Bowman, they don't
Kingstown.
show you the years.
Well, 1,200 games. So this is probably
Yeah.
Yeah,
9 or 10 years into his career, if I had to guess.
Right.
yeah.
And then he's carrying a 292
He
batting
wasn't
average.
always the starter either, and plus he got suspended for a bit. So
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
yeah, that's probably right at the end of his 15-year career, maybe.
Yeah, probably would be right around there then. All right, so this pack: Jeff Robinson, Chuck Carey. Oh, hey, there we go. There's a good
Brett.
one. George
Get
Brett.
rid of the
Let's go.
Chuck Carey. Bring out the good stuff.
Yeah, right.
George Brett, not a Hall of Famer, great player. Mike Greenwell.
I saw him play the same day I saw Lonnie Smith.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tony
they were both
Fernandez,
on the Royals.
old school Padre right there.
Did you guys hear Bo Jackson
Oh,
got
yeah,
in the
Tony Fernandez.
Royals?
And hey,
Boy-
Jose Offerman. I remember his
That's
name.
cool.
Yep.
Bo Jackson
weird
just
looking
got
picture.
inducted to the Royals Hall of Fame.
I'm not
Oh, yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
Todd Hundley. Wally Whitehurst.
Yep.
Hey, Jose Mesa.
He was decent.
Dude, he
Yeah.
looks high as heck in that picture.
Probably is.
Say,
This
hey,
was
bro.
this was the 90s.
Hey, Lou
Lou
Whitaker.
Whitaker, sweet
Yeah.
Lou.
Dave Rigetti.
Yes.
He was all right. He was
Spaghetti
all right.
Yes,
Rigetti.
are you kidding me? He was the man. Louisiana Lightning? Dude, he
Oh,
was
I
the
mean,
son.
he did pitch good for the Giants.
Oh, thanks.
For the Giants.
Hey, guys, I'm a duck. Quack, quack.
You are
Paul
a duck.
Ferries.
Yeah, you are.
There's Pat Hentgen.
Daffy
Hey,
or
Sean
Tom?
Dunston is our last card.
Oh
That's a
my
good
god,
one.
yeah, he's like my all-time favorite Cubby.
Yeah, I know. He's
Very,
certainly a
very.
fan favorite.
I cannot say how nice that guy was to me.
Yeah,
I
I've heard that about
I
him
can't say it
before
enough.
back in the day.
Oh yeah, I
He's a
mean
good
when he was playing down here for the Iowa Cubs, I'd go damn near every day. I'd sneak him in a Big Mac.
back.
He's like, Jay, you're causing my retirement. I'm getting fat.
Yeah, I mean, years later when the Cubs came down to play the Iowa Cubs in one of those exhibition games,
Seal, do
I
something
yell, "Hey,
different.
Sean!" And he turns around, "Jay!"
Uh,
I can believe you.
All right, Paul, you got something?
a pack of magic cards.
Yeah.
I was thrilled.
Let's see what Paul's got for his old and new.
So
What about his 3 favorite shows? Don't
Well,
forget
give
about
him
I
a
them.
had
minute,
my
Will.
Oh yeah,
in my car on my SUV. One of my shocks broke clean
Oh,
off.
I saw that. Wow.
Ooh.
So I had to replace both of them. So I spent $750 to get it repaired.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I have nothing to show.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have
Take your camera
understandable.
under the car, show off them shocks. You paid that much for them. Might
I
as
don't know
well
what's
show
in
'em
here.
off.
This came I don't know what this is. This might be something for my wife. I don't know. I'm gonna open it up. It has my name on it. I'm claiming it. Hopefully it's something good.
Hopefully, it's something that we won't get in trouble for showing.
Yeah. Well, I'll look at it before I show it.
I guess this is the something new.
Yep.
Yeah.
The something old was his broken shocks.
Oh, it's a stamp. It's for my wife. It's my
Ah.
wife. It's her PO box, so she doesn't have to keep on writing it.
Oh, nice.
So,
Neat one
yeah,
of
that
those.
was exciting. Okay,
Yep.
so that
Still,
wasn't for me.
hey, it's still new.
That
It
doesn't
qualified.
count still.
But-
Yes, it does. It's new.
Yeah, it does. It totally
Oh.
does. It's in the
This
I
is
bet
memo.
something
you
that I
comic
ordered
that.
that came in.
Hey, Paul, there's a comic I'm looking for. I need to tell you what later, though.
Is it a new comic or a comic that's been
No, it's
out?
an old one. It's The Rogue in the Jungle. I forgot what it's called. The
Okay.
variant.
All right, that's what's up. Okay, so a comic that came out this week was Gotcha Man.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
what I showed you guys a couple weeks ago was this one right here.
Yeah. The Battle of the Planets.
Yeah, Battle of the Planets. So I got
Yes,
that.
dope.
So and the funny thing is this week they came out with a new Gotcha Man series. I was like excited. I didn't even know they had it. So there's a 1 in 10 variant, but there was also 1 in 20. So I got the 1 in 20.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Man.
And I got it at a good price. So I
Oh,
got
yeah.
it below ratio, which is always a good thing when it comes
Yeah.
to comics. Other than that,
Was
what else
that an
did I get?
eBay purchase?
What's that?
Was that an eBay purchase?
Yes, yeah, I bought it. Yeah, it was. I bought
Yeah,
it on the
because
day.
I'm looking. I'll send you a listing of what I'm looking for, and I don't know if I'm overpaying or not.
And then on IG, I posted a character that is in Spawn right now, and the character's name is Fixer, and this is his first. This issue, it was his first appearance. So I ended up buying a few copies,
Dang, I
Right.
love that.
and then at my LCS on Friday yesterday, Joshua Williamson was there, and he was signing autographs and talking to people and taking pictures. So my grandson and I went down there and we got a photo op, and then I also brought a couple comics for him to sign. So this is Cobra
Nice.
Commander #1.
Man, I wish my shop had stuff like that going. Guess you got to be in
Mhm.
San Diego.
Well,
Yeah.
you know the thing is, the LCS that I go to, the one on Now or Never Comics in downtown San Diego, he's starting to ramp up for San Diego Comic-Con. So he's having a lot of like artists and writers go there. So they kind of told me who's gonna be there in the next month, but they say they kept it hush, so I can't say nothing because if
Oh,
it comes out that I said it, then I'm gonna have to find a new LCS, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't want to do that.
And then this was a John Jiyoung exclusive. He did the art for this, and it's also Cobra Commander #1. It's just a variant cover. And then right here, Joshua Williamson, he signed it in red. So I'm going to Comic Con next month, and John Jiyoung's gonna be there, and I'm gonna have John Jiyoung's like sign it like over here somewhere.
nice.
So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I
What
have.
about? Oh, there's another topic, but Kevin's the host.
What's that?
What?
What?
Top 3
I don't know. He
shows.
stumped me.
Top 3 shows
Oh yeah, your top 3
of all
shows.
time. Of all time.
TV shows?
1 hour
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah,
I
1 hour
cheated.
dramas.
You know,
Oh
No
man,
cheating like Will.
a drama?
Yep.
Well, I could say shows that I enjoyed growing up.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
We
I
did
use
Fantasy
That's
Island.
always different.
Mine was Highlander and Sandman, the new Sandman. It's one of
Oh
my-
no, that was a good series. Yeah,
Mhm.
my
So
all
shows
time,
like that. Just non-sitcom fictional shows.
Yeah, I cheated, so
He
Uh,
cheated.
be a
Said
boss.
sitcom.
I like
I bet your mother's
18,
good though.
18, Dukes
Yeah.
of Hazard, and
You and Jay,
Battlestar Galactica, the original.
You and Jay
Battlestar
both
Galactica,
said
love that
Dukes
too.
of.
I
You
even had a
and Jay
hamster
both
named
said. Sorry, go
Starbuck
ahead.
and Apollo.
Yeah. And
You-
what was the? It
Go
looked like a kind of like a It was a robotic, like it looked like an Ewok, but
Oh,
robotic.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
I
what
think
was
it's called Wicket. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
and the
Is it?
kid
Wicket was an
Buffy.
Ewok.
The
What was
kid that had the dog was Ewok, the robotic dog.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it like Buffy
I
the
love that
Vampire Slayer?
You
But
know.
Hey,
it's Buffy.
hey, Jay. You
What do you want?
and Jay both said
Dukes.
Dukes of Hazard.
Yeah, Dukes of Hazard. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was my #1 show. That was my
Oh, there you
entire
go. See,
my,
yeah, I
that
love
was my
dude.
entire life back
That's
when
where
that
the
was
Daisy
out.
Dukes came from. Ooh, Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's too bad she can grow a better mustache than I can now.
Later in life, I don't know
Yeah.
what she looks like now. But dude,
Yeah.
hey, it was
Hey.
hot today. I saw
Oh.
some Daisy Dukes today.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what's
Oh
up.
yeah.
I live right down the street from Major College, man. Yeah, I understand.
There you go.
I understand.
Yeah.
Makes me wish
Where's
I'd moved
Sydney?
here when I
Where's
was
the
younger.
Sydney Sweeney clip? Oh wait, this isn't Paul's show.
Right? No, I got a clip though.
Oh,
Oh yeah, play it.
The popcorn you're eating has been pissed in. Film at 11.
Just to keep you awake.
good. I like that.
Nice.
But
Right on.
you need. I like that other 2 clips you showed us before the show. Oh, there's
We're on a mission from God.
Blues Brothers.
Ooh, let's go.
Our mission from God
From God.
to entertain.
Right on.
All right. So, what was next? Oh
It's
yeah.
your
So
show.
we're gonna rip some packs, or
It's your show, man. I'll be back.
I don't have any packs to rip. Hopefully I could find some at my Target.
oh man, my Target ain't been stocked in 2 weeks, and Monday will be the soonest. So hopefully they'll have some One Piece.
Well, James, he took a picture of one of the stores that's over by his house. He showed like it looked like it was stocked somewhat.
I know, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he bought anything.
No,
Did he come on the show today?
No, he couldn't make it. Him and Bethany, their dog is sick.
Ah, yeah. Oh,
They had to go to the emergency vet.
never a good thing. Never a good thing.
Never a cheap thing either when you go into the vet on a Saturday night.
Right. Well, I got a couple packs here I picked up today. We can open. See here. How about some Bowman?
Yeah,
So
heck yeah.
I must say nobody said chips. We got 3 old men on this panel.
Right.
Nobody said chips.
Oh, I love chips.
I love
That's
it.
Oh
cool.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean,
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I did pick Love Boat.
How about that right on top?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Ellie, let's go. First card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a
right.
good pack already.
Struck out with the bases loaded today.
Gunner.
Gunner. Devers. He's good players. Chris Bryant. Never heard of him.
Right. Oh, Dylan Cruz.
Huh.
Never heard of
Nice.
him either.
What is that?
Bowman.
No, what's that called?
I'm not sure. Sparkly.
It is sparkly.
Is
He's
it
a good
numbered
player,
anywhere?
though. He's a really good player, though.
Yeah. It's not numbered that I can see.
Oh, Paul,
Oh, there it
I'll
is.
send you a picture of what I was
Oh, yeah,
talking
it
about
is.
real quick.
Yeah. 149 of 299. Numbered to 299. Bowman first.
Nice.
No, hey, that's a
Cool.
great pull.
Yeah.
Right. I'm happy with that. This was a retail pack I got at Books A Million, who just started selling cards a couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
And now we got our Chrome.
Sure.
Oh, no, got this Luis Angel Aquino.
Okay.
Carlos Silva. Man, 2 Bowman first.
There you go.
I'll take that. Now let's see if this retail pack of tops will.
Is that series 1 or 2?
Series 1.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm looking for the Shota cards of color.
oh
He's
man.
he's in series 2.
Oh, okay. Curtis Mead, Matt McLean, second year. I don't really know who the good ones are in here except for the. Wow, I thought that was the same card.
Almost.
I was like, is that. Whoa.
I think I've seen them 2 cards back to back before as well.
Yeah,
There's
sequence.
collation issues.
right. Kyle Tucker, greatest hits. Bryce Harper.
Paul, I sent you the picture.
He's
We'll
good. I
talk
like
after
Morel.
the show.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the
Yep.
show. I just
Nothing
need help
special.
finding a good one.
Oh.
Yeah, I want that comic.
And I don't really need any Series 1, but it was there, so.
Yeah.
I need
I
you
mean,
to help
I
me
get
find.
it. I've bought baseball cards because they were there.
Yep.
I need.
I understand.
Paul, I need help finding a good price. I don't want to overpay on eBay. If you can help me find a good price for one of those,
Okay.
where I'm not getting ripped off.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just love
You're
that
welcome.
cover. I love that cover. I love it.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
There's a lot to love.
Still at 11.
Anybody got something else open for it? Is Aaron there?
No, I think I opened up everything last night. So
Okay.
I've got nothing else.
So, you guys catch any of the games today? Baseball?
Yeah, the Cubs
No,
finally
I worked.
freaking won. They finally held the lead after the 8th inning.
Dude, we took the first 2 games against the Red Sox at Boston.
Boston sucks this
This
year.
kid's killing it.
Robert Hassel. Yeah, he is, dude. He's killing
No,
it.
it's Jackson Merrill, our center
Jackson
fielder.
Merrill.
Yeah.
Jackson Merrill.
Nice.
Yeah, he's killing it right now.
So it's between him and another kid. I think he's a pitcher. I forgot what team they were saying he's from for
Skeens.
Rookie of the Year.
Skeens.
Cool.
Yeah, that's that kid.
Pirates. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Either
beast.
him or Jackson Merrill. Oh, Jackson Merrill's crushing it right now.
Even though the Pirates won both games we played against Skeens, we lit them up.
I
Yeah,
don't
there you
know.
go.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's going to be
It
a
was his
hard.
his first 2 big league games. Was
Yeah,
against
well,
the Cubs
he's
and
gonna.
against the
It's
Cubs.
gonna come down to the wire for those 2.
Well, I don't think the rookie class has been all that great this year, to be
No,
honest.
it's been
So,
very piss
wait, hold
poor.
on. Let me.
Yeah.
I don't
Go
think
ahead.
it's been all that great this year. There just hasn't been even. There's been no hype as far as any of the big rookies are concerned. When you see that when you open up a pack of cards and you see that I didn't pull any good rookies, that's probably because there aren't that many right now that
Yeah.
folks are really hyped about
Yeah.
collecting for this year.
Right.
Yeah, some of there's no players that really stand out as like a superstar, but there's a lot of good talent out there. The cards, kind of to hold on to.
Mm-hmm. For
I
sure.
agree. Yeah. I would say it's kind of like that year to year, right? I mean, there's certainly
Yeah.
going to be folks that become major league level players, but will they be superstars or hobby superstars? I guess
Yeah.
is a bigger question,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to cards. And I haven't seen any right now, but they're making the rookie cards so early now too. I think for a lot of guys, it's possible they won't break out for a couple of years. And I think we're seeing that with basketball cards these days, right? Where
Right.
you have guys like Jalen Brunson, you guys have like Tyrese Maxey, and even Anthony Edwards. They're not breaking out until their second or third year, and it might be going that way for baseball, especially with the path to promotion. They're promoting these kids very very quickly now. You're seeing 20 and 21-year-old major league rookies. Where usually they're usually more advanced. They're going to be 23 or 24. I think is around your typical age of your rookies, right? Unless they're high school players. So you might not see some of these guys break out for a couple of years. So if you're
Right.
speculating, you have to keep that in mind, or even collecting, right? You're paying
Oh,
these
yeah.
high prices for boxes and packs.
Mhm.
Especially with Topps Chrome would be $40 this year.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Did you
that's
guys?
ridiculous.
Did you
I
guys?
don't know. I
see-
haven't seen it yet. I'm wondering if that's just the Fanatics blaster price and not Walmart.
I've seen the Walmart the prices, the
Really?
pre-order it's $40. So
Oh wow.
it's gonna be 35
Yeah.
at least, right? Was
Yeah.
it Chrome $30 last year?
Yeah.
30. I thought it
I don't
Totally
was
is.
understand it that big of a price increase or what they're thinking.
Chrome Platinum was 30. I think Chrome was 35 last year.
Mm.
Chrome Platinum I got for $30 both years.
Yeah.
$35 blaster seems to be the upper limit for the price.
It
I
was.
mean, it seems to be. Yeah, it was. I'm not paying $40 for no blaster. That's for sure. Especially
Why
these
not?
Chrome blasters. If it was a 2019 Chrome blaster, sure, I'll pay $40 for it.
Right.
But a 2024 Chrome blaster, there's no way in heck the amount of value you're gonna pull.
And they
Last
raised the
year.
price on the hobbies and stuff too, so it don't.
Unless their MVP buyback is $50 or something, right?
Yeah.
There's no
For
way.
real.
That's
Did you
just literally
guys?
gambling at that point, right?
Yeah. Did you guys see that Ellie De La Cruz is already at 40 stolen bases and it's not even All Star break yet?
Wow.
That's dope.
I think they're like 10 days away from. No, it's like 15 plus days away from All Star break. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
40. I think he's on pace for 80 at least, if he can. But
Yeah, because it's about the halfway point.
yeah,
Well,
because
the rules have
Acuna ended
changed.
with. Yeah.
The
Oh
rules
yeah.
have changed,
Yep.
driving these high numbers, right?
Yeah.
You can only try to pick off the runner at first, twice,
Right.
and then once you
Yes.
do that, then there's no defense against the stolen base. You have to literally, out. You
Right.
can't keep them honest on their once they get a lead from
You,
the first
you,
base.
you could try to do a pitch out, but still, I mean,
Nobody does pitch out anymore.
yeah, no. I'm just saying. I'm just
No,
saying.
yeah,
That's
good.
what I'm saying.
You could, but you have to know he's running, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, because you're giving up a ball right there.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So I don't know how much these new stolen base numbers mean.
They don't mean a lot to
Yeah.
me.
Someone had 70 last year or close to it, right? If I recall.
Acuna
Yeah.
Stolen
had
base numbers
70
mean
something.
something to me.
Acuna had
'Cause I love
71.
small ball.
It meant more back in the era of small ball,
Yeah.
I love small ball.
I did
Me
too.
too.
I missed it.
You know,
I wasn't
Me
a
too.
power hitter. I didn't know how to play Powerball. I knew how to play small ball.
You know what I'm excited for is the deadline because there's a
Well,
lot
you're
of
trying to
these.
score runs, right? In that case, you're
Yeah.
not trying to just, it's so boring. The three outcomes, right? You hit, walk, or out, because the only time the players on the field are playing is when it's out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's a home run, then you're just smacking the ball out of the park. If it's a strikeout, which the outcome of strikeout is more and more these days, right?
Oh,
It's
it's pathetic.
Yeah.
yeah.
barely
I'm
watching
also.
baseball at this point, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
imagine
watching
what
baseball
someone
every
like
day.
imagine what someone like Steve Balboni would have done to these pitchers
yeah,
because
exactly.
he he couldn't hit,
Yeah,
so they didn't
yeah.
keep him
I'm
there because
also
I mean
intrigued to
he
see
was
what
the
the.
three out or the three
Well,
outcome guy. Home
I
run,
mean,
strike
we're
out, a
talking
fly
about this.
ball.
Can't just switch
Yeah.
the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No,
Keep the
go
topic
ahead.
on
Go
this for a
ahead,
little
guys.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Well, shoot, it's almost 9:30, so I think we'll call the stream quits. But if you want to hang out backstage and talk about
No,
baseball some more,
oh, sounds
Maybe
good,
for a
man.
few minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a little
whatever.
bit.
our viewers can move on and catch the next guy that's live. I don't know who's
Yeah,
going to be.
who is live?
Probably will.
What's up,
I'm not
DK?
going
Yeah.
live tonight. I'm not going live tonight. I'm
You
exhausted.
say that now, but we'll see.
You
Yeah.
might get your
What
second
up,
win,
what
Vaughn.
up, DK?
And
But
if
I
not,
do need Paul to stay backstage because I want to negotiate this thing with him.
what do we
I
got
need
tomorrow,
to.
guys? Anything?
I'm on Durs collecting
You're
with
on Durs
Durs
tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Ooh.
Well, I'll check that out for sure. I like Durs.
Yeah, Durs, Trev,
Probably on.
Birdbird, Bleecker,
Yep.
Black Crown. Yeah, Sunday's full.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
some good shows
I
on
can't
Sunday.
keep them straight, so just
I
whatever
I
can't
you
can't
either. I
put
either.
them
just
on.
jump
You know,
around.
I have a moment. I'll take a peek.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
all right.
Later,
In
homie.
case anybody forgot who they're watching,
You're watching Random Rips.
Is that who we're
Glenn
watching?
Hubbard. Nice.
That's so
Love
cool.
Wow. I
all
thought
right,
we was
y'all.
on the Dolly
And,
Parton comedy hour.
it.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
why I've been
No,
DK
that's why I've
said
been confused.
Maiden's World of Wax tomorrow as
Yep.
well.
oh yeah,
Yep, Maiden.
Right, tomorrow night for
Yeah.
sure.
Can't
And
forget that.
in about an hour and a half, y'all be ready for Spine Ticks. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see y'all then.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Night, everyone.